Wow, while I was making the temple against sand, keeping the things, I can do it in any way because now I'm here. But if I am in a park, probably my temple is just not getting away from the water. If I am dressed, that would be the temple. In a park, that's how I feel now, but depending on which park. It can be a completely dry park or with a lake or with quicksand. So people are just following the idea of religions and philosophers and scientists as the only unique one true that fits all. And somebody, I don't know if it is a person, a family, and it is immortal, or it is a higher thing, because if this can be recorded, it's so easily to make it above movie levels, songs levels, paintings levels, literature levels, words levels, no words levels. Because if you are all the way in favor of the native people doing and doing the history, you are not part of the evolution. You are involutionating. So it's not get the rights back, it's not get the power back. Because once it's gotten that way, some of those will be grateful forever, and some of them will be against their own ones to be leading against something new. So it doesn't matter how hurtful you fight for something, because that something is an entity formed by many of the people that they don't have the same life, the same aspects as you as a persona. But if they were in a higher level, they would connect somewhere. Where is that somewhere? The church. At the beginning, then they realize there is not how many fights are in the church. How many fights are everywhere? How many fights is just hate and rage and hate and hate and hate? Rage Against the Machine was probably the first triggering point that I got deeply like a bomb. And I was never the best follower, like an obsessed person. And my friends were against all the ideology. At that moment, I was so naive into let everyone be free. And I still do that way. But I just know where they are, and they are my cardinal point. I'm not against that. I'm not hating anything. I'm just surfing it, climbing it, playing it, and as a three-dimensional person with mind, rational mind, and body, you cannot try to imagine what I'm talking about, because that's exactly what I'm talking about. Not to do that. So I don't know what Rage Against the Machine means exactly, because it means infinite things for me. I would need to have 3 experiences with them to know their essence. And that's how I feel all my life. So the younger that I was, the easier it was, because all the connections were for the first time. So one, boom, is already observed. Second, boom. Third, boom, what that person is in comparison of where your higher self is. And when people are insulting you, offending you, treating you like that, having microbullying all your life, it's not that I am searching for that. But hey, more cardinal points. Maybe I know that if I don't want to be like that, I don't have to do that when this person is feeling that way. So maybe I either don't need to be there in my life because I don't find it attractive. But bullies are selling you the thing that the attractive thing is this way, by the force. And the media are the bullers now, and the politicians are the bullers, and all the humans are the bullers trying to bullying the people to say, this is the only good way, and you either take it or leave it. That's passive aggressive. There's infinite ones like that, but please just go one step higher or deeper or merge into that. Whatever you feel like transcending, opening your eyes or getting your eyes off, because you were the man who could see with X-rays, and it was much worse than you expected because it was an overdose of X-rays. It was fun while it lasted, like seeing women naked, but maybe you're seeing men naked and you are not feeling attracted, and then the bones. Oh, you didn't do it on purpose, but they are telling you, don't try new things to go forward because you can get blind. Don't masturbate. Don't get out of the church. If you are going to have your own crazy thoughts, you better have them into this way. We don't want you to experiment outside. So meditation is also control. After that is transcending meditation. And as a child, I was not aware of these words, but I was living like that. I was practicing mind control. My mind control, it was growing me as a person with my mind control. That's it. But the child that was always questioning things, he was wiring the timeline personality, which converts into adult, and the other the other dimension that converts into nothing, it can disappear, blocked by you, by the bricks that you are putting there. And I was aware of that when I was 11, when I have my crisis, and I spoke with my parents, and they didn't understand anything because probably I didn't know how to say that I didn't want to meet my friends. I told them that. I was not happy, but I didn't have any conflict. And then I was speaking with my parents, thinking that they would know what I'm talking about. Because I always found out that the adults, they are losing their intelligence. Because they think they understand the children by convincing them to find another option, like a better option, like, okay, I don't get what you are saying, so come to mine. So it can be with a cookie, with a candy, or with a Porsche. But the other person is trying to, and this happens to everyone in the life. I see it to everyone, especially in rich people, that they are more aware of many more things, but they are so used and deep inside into that they don't know where they are. Because it's not about being the opposite. If you are rich, converting in absolutely poor. Yeah, it would be like feeling that way, not as a fear and not as a desire, as another possibility that you can experience, and you can experience in millions of ways, because there are many poor, homeless people that feel greater than many people that has never transcended the rational mind.